Hello, this is Amin Rahman from Melbourne in Australia. Now, we will discuss in this video another Bengali Breathy sound, which is not present in many of the Western languages. So people coming from those countries where they don't have this sound have difficulty in pronouncing this sound. So we will see what it contains. First of all, like the other two breathy sounds, this sound also requires the speaker to expel a puff of air like that. Puff of air you have to expel at the same time while making another sound which is present in your language. In this case, the sound you'll be making, which is possibly in your language, is ch, ch. And at that time, if you expel the puff of air at the same time, ha, cha, you will get the Bengali breathy aspirated sound, cha, cha. So, first of all, let us see what articulators we used and how to make this sound. So we use the upper part of the tongue, this part, and the front part of the palate. So first we touch the front part of the palate with our tongue like this, and then suddenly release the tongue from the palate and simultaneously expel a puff of air like this. So if we keep our palm of the hand in front of us, we'll feel the puff of air, of some warm air on our palm. If we don't, that means we are not doing it right. And if we do not expel the puff of air, we'll get the ch sound, which is present in your language. So we want to add a breathy aspirated sound to that to make it sound like ch. Okay, so let's see it again. We touch the upper part, the front part of the palate with the tongue like this, and then suddenly release the tongue from the palate. And while doing that, simultaneously, we should expel a puff of air like this. If you do not expel the puff of air, we'll not get the ch sound, we'll get the ch sound. Okay, so now let us look at some Bengali words which have this ch sound in them, and you have to learn to pronounce them so that people in Bangladesh and other places where they speak Bengali can understand you. Okay, the first word is chagol, which means goat. Chagol. Chana. Chana means cottage cheese. Cha. Chata. Chata means umbrella. Chele means boy. Chatro means student. Chatro. Chakni, sieve. In all these words, the chaw sound came at word initial positions. Bachur, here, chaw is coming at the middle of the word. Bachur, which means ear. Chala means a sack. Chapa. See, I am expelling a puff of air. Chapa. If I don't puff puff out the air, expel the puff of air, then we'll get the sound chapa, which means completely different. Chokka, a six-sided playing dice. Chokka. Chol chol, rippling effect. Chok chol chol, pani chol chol korche. Chok chol chol kore. Chekhechi, chi at the end. Word terminal position. Chi means I've tasted it. Ami chekhechi. Chondo, 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 rhythm. Choddobesh, disguised dress. Chora means rhyme. Charpoka means bed bug. Chim cham, spick and span. Mach, chamach, fish. Not much, much. You have to expel a puff of air at the time of pronouncing ch, 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 much, much. So we'll repronounce all the words. Chagol, chana, chata, chele, chatro, chakni, bochor, chala, chapa, chokka, chol chol, chekhechi, chondo, choddobes, chora, charpoka, chimcham, march. Now once again, we'll recap. We'll try to remember how to pronounce the cha sound. You have to first of all touch the front part of your tongue to the front part of your palate this way, and then suddenly you should release the tongue from the palate, and at the same time simultaneously when you are releasing the tongue, you should expel a puff of air, not later but at the same time. Cha cha. If you do cha ha, no, it won't do cha ha. It's a different sound on it. Cha ha. No, you have to do it simultaneously. Cha cha cha. Okay? Practice daily in front of a mirror. Keep the palm of your hand in front of you and feel the warm air. If you don't feel the warm air, you're not doing it right. So you're doing cha cha. And if you're putting the puff of air a little later, then you'll still get the different sign. You'll get two sounds, cha and ha. Whereas you want a single sound, which is a combination of cha and a ha. Cha. Okay? Okay, that's the end of this lesson on the Bengali sound cha. Hope you can learn to pronounce words with this sound sooner than later.